Hey, so in this video, I'm gonna break down the top fitness trends for weight loss. If you are looking to lose weight, hey, hang around. I wanna see what you think. And more importantly, I'm gonna rate these from 1 to 10 and kind of give you my input. And let me know in the comment section what you think, if any of these resonate with you. All right, by the way, I'm Coach Romero, your Ageless Fit Coach. And so here I go, let's jump right into it. Ozempic for weight loss or some kind of GLP to kind of get you going with weight loss. Man, this is a 2 out of 10. At the end of the day, the reason it's a 2, people are like, yeah, I lost 50 pounds. Here's the deal, man. Nobody can be healthy being on drugs indefinitely over time. This is non-sustainable, right? At the end of the day, you might lose the weight, but what we're talking about is building habits. And so if you want to lose weight consistently or be healthy long-term, what can you sustain for the rest of your life? Ultimately, that's what really this boils down to. It's something that's sustainable indefinitely. Like at the time of this video, I've been in the fitness industry for 40 years. 0 examples of fitness. Nobody taught me how to do this. I learned this the old-fashioned way and just get up, show up, do it, being consistent over time. And I figured out what doesn't work. And what I have found what works is consistency, dedication, setting goals, and just understanding that today is going to be the only day that you can work on. Don't worry about tomorrow. Yesterday's gone. All you have is now. And so work on today. And so you work on it consistently over time. And I've just mastered this. And so I teach people every single day. I've had people lose 10 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds. And so when I work with individuals, I just show them what to do. It's the same 5 habits over and over and over again: diet, exercise, hydration, rest, and supplements. It's those 5 things in unison. You put those things on like a hamster wheel and you start moving. I'm telling you, a day, a week, a month, a year down the road, a better you shows up. All right, so that's a 2 out of 10. Cold plunge for ice bath. I've done the cold plunge, and after race, I might do a marathon or some kind of long race or something, and I pop myself into the ice bath. At the end of the day, that's not what's gonna make you lose the weight. It's changing your habits, caloric deficit, being consistent, moving your body. Cold plunge would be fantastic as an added bonus, like icing on the cake. But this is not gonna be the thing that's gonna make you lose the most amount of weight, all right? Everybody wants a short fix, and I'm talking long-term solution, all right? So this would be like an add-on to whatever it is you're doing. But at the end of the day, it's caloric deficit. So cold plunge, I give this a 3 out of 10. 10,000 steps a day. This is literally 8 or 9, right? So movement every single day. Cardio gets a bad rap, but the reason I like the 10,000 steps is because you're getting some kind of movement each and every single day, right? Remember, activity does not translate into productivity. At the end of the day, you couldn't be moving 10,000 steps and still gain weight. And so you still gotta go back to the foundation. Your diet. What are you putting in your body? You could be moving 10,000 steps a day, but you're consuming calories for 12,000 steps a day. And so if you don't go into a caloric deficit, you're never going to lose the weight if you're looking to lose weight. But this one I like because obviously it keeps your heart healthy. And so you're moving, you're getting some kind of movement every single day. But this is where you want to maybe couple some kind of strength training with that moving. You get your heart rate low. This is the one that's powerful because unlike running, I've run 92,000 miles at the timing of this video, and you're probably thinking, dude, why would you do something like that? Now, it's taken me 42 years to do it, but I can tell you, it's doing something every single day, mastering the habit of that thing while simultaneously making sure that I'm coupling it with good nutrition, nourishing my body, getting plenty of rest, hydrating my body, staying mentally positive, and just making sure that every single day I'm working on the little bitty things so I can get the bigger things down the road. 10,000 steps, that's a 9 out of 10. Do something every single day. Move your body. That's what it boils down to. All right, micro workouts. Dude, I love this one. And here's the reason why. Man, people always say, I don't have time. This is the number one excuse I hear all the time. I don't have time. Man, you got 168 hours in a week. You got 20 minutes to invest in your health and in your life. If you think about it, if you break this down, 20 minutes, an hour of your day is 4% of your day. 30 minutes is 2% of your day. And you'll give your employer 30% of your life every single day. You have 2% to invest in your health, because that's really what this is. You invest in your health right now for the chance to give you an opportunity to feel better down the road, while simultaneously you're working on the discipline every single day so that you can improve your health and in your life. And so when you do this a day, a week, a month, a year, a decade down the road, what happens is you're stacking win for win on top of win on top of win. And I'm telling you, this is the biggest one right here. All right, this is a 9 out of 10. And the reason it's a 9 out of 10 is you have 20 minutes every single day to invest in your life. That's how you have to look at it. This is an investment. People will plan a wedding, they'll plan a vacation, they'll plan their retirement, they'll plan their death, but you don't plan to be healthy. This is where you want to invest in your health. Treat this like an investment in your life, guys. I'm telling you, this one works. So micro workouts, take 20 minutes every single day. If you don't know what to do, comment method and I'll send you a plan. It is super easy. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. This has been done millions of times over and over and over again. So if you want some help with your health and your life and you want some vitality and you want to maybe lose weight, you want to drop body fat, you want energy, you want to feel better, micro workouts, 20 minutes every single day. You do this consistently for the next 90 days. I promise you, you're going to be looking back and say, man, how did I do it? You showed up every single day. That's literally what it is. Just do something every day. Don't let the day go by without you doing something today. All right. Wearables and fitness trackers. Man, I give this one a 3 out of 10. Before fancy watches were around, obviously I've been running for 42 years. So back in the day, it was just like one watch with one setting, start, stop. That was it. And sometimes high technology just lowers your vibration. You want to be in a state of mind. I've never run with headphones on. Well, there was for a couple of reasons. It was for safety, all right? The thing that drives me crazy when I see ladies running at the park, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, it's dark, and they're running by themselves, and they have headphones on. I'm like, dude, situational awareness. You need to make sure you know what's going on around you, all right? You got to be swivel head. You need to figure out, okay, where am I at? Who am I running around with? Make sure there's nobody around me. It's just for safety reasons. But people are always tracking. Well, my heart rate says this. Dude, you want to feel what your heart rate says. Now, if you need the tracker to tell you that you're breathing heavy, I could hear it, right? That's 175 beats a minute. Okay, you should not be operating in that zone. You want to be able to operate in a talking zone, like I'm talking right now. If you can't talk while you're working out too hard. That's literally general rule of working out. All right, maybe once or twice a week, get your heart rate up higher than normal, where 2 to 3 words. But most workouts should be talking, having a conversation, just shooting the breeze, just hanging out with your buddies and just enjoying your day, being on the bike or doing whatever it is, the activity that you like. You don't need a wearable or a watch or somebody to tell you you're within the zone. Screw that. Now, if you need that, cool, man, knock yourself out. I wear just a watch. I want to know how long I'm running for, how long I'm riding my bike. I found, man, all you need to know is, hey, here's what I'm doing today, and here's how long I'm going. You need a plan. I'm telling you, you don't need an app to tell you how to do that. What you need is a plan, and you need structure. All right, let's go to the next one. And the last one, my approach. How have I been sustainable for over 42 years? Day in, day out, day in, day out. I'm not knocking it out the park every day, but I do something every single day. When I say every single day, I might take off 1 day a month consistently. And people will think, well, 1 day a month? Well, I validated that it works. So when you hear people say, oh, you need rest days. Dude, a walk with my kids, that's rest. I'm gonna walk 5 miles today with the kids. Okay, that's movement every single day. That's right, the 10,000 steps. I do something every single day, all right? There might be a day where I'm just gonna do 1,000 squats. That's it. Now, you're probably saying, 1,000 squats? I didn't start at 1,000, man. I started somewhere. Start where you're at. Start it where you're at. You work on it. You get better. And at any snapshot in time, you can reset that. I'm in my mid-50s, and I'm telling you, start where you're at your stage of life, at your ability level. And you have goals along the way to help you get there. If you want to figure this out, fantastic. Go watch the billion videos on YouTube and just try to figure it out on your own. Or have somebody who's 10 times better in this area, kind of like myself, show you exactly what to do and do that thing. And I'm telling you, a day, a week, a month, a year, a decade down the road, you'll have a better chance of having high-level success with your health, your fitness, your life, and your vitality when you do exactly what you told. My coach was the world record holder in the multiple events, and he said, do this, this, and this. I said, yes, yes, and yes. I never questioned it. Why? Because he was the best in the world. And for me, that's all I needed to know. Guys, I've been doing it for 42 years. I work with thousands of individuals. I show them exactly what to do. They not only lose weight, they drop body fat, they feel better, they have more energy, they have more mobility, and at the end of the day, they are better because they followed the structure, the plan, and they execute exactly what I showed them. And they weren't perfect at it. This is not about perfection. This is about you moving forward day in, day out, day in, day out, and just deciding that your life is meaningful. Your life is meaningful to me. You have to do the work. There's a transfer of knowledge. There is not a transfer of fitness. I can lead, teach, train you, but at the end of the day, you still have to do all the work. And how do you do that? One day at a time. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not here. All you have is now. What are you waiting for? 5 words. What are you waiting for? Those are the same 5 words I told my sister for 25 years. What are you waiting for? It's too late. Can't turn the hands of time back anymore. She's no longer here. Why? Because her reply was, I know. I know you probably know also that you need to get started, you want some help, you don't know what to do, you feel lost. When you get going, you fall down and you say, well, I knew I couldn't do it. Why are you trying to be strong in an area where you're not strong yet? This is where you want to align yourself with people who are better than you. Whether you're training in a group, whether you have a coach, or you have some mentor, you're part of a class, you're in an organization, you're doing something around people that are doing the thing that you like. So pick one of these things and just decide, okay, micro workouts. I'm going to get a friend that does a micro workout with me once a week. Hey, I'm going to find a friend that's going to do walking with me once a week. Hey, forget the cold plunge, but maybe I'm going to try to work on my habits, and I'm going to join like maybe a nutrition class and start working on understanding. Instead of taking the GLP-1, I'm going to start learning about nutrition. How many books on nutrition or audiobooks or videos on nutrition have you watched and implemented the stuff that they said do? All right? Start stacking these, and I'm telling you, it's win after win after win after win. If you want some help, don't hesitate to ask. But more importantly, subscribe to my channel, plug in, and most importantly, let me impact your life. I want to help you, not just now, but in the future, because 20 years from now, you're going to be looking back and thinking, man, Coach Ramiro told me to do this, this, and this, and he was right. If I could do it for 42 years, you could do it for the next 42 days. All right, guys, make today amazing, make it great. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. See ya. If you like stuff like this, follow for more. Take care.